Let's get started. We're gonna sit back in our chair, relax. You can open up those hands, and let's take a few minutes to just relax. Go ahead and imagine yourself in a comfortable place. Maybe that place is the beach or a meadow, or maybe it's your own bed, wherever you feel the most relaxed and the most at peace. Take yourself there and imagine what it would be like to actually sit there for a few minutes. Go ahead and imagine that you feel the sunshine, feel a light breeze, and give yourself permission to relax here. To bring in all the beauty that surrounds you and to blow away any stress, any worries that you have. Let's take a few minutes to let ourselves reset. And let's gently begin to wiggle those fingers and toes. Beginning to roll around our wrists and our ankles. Good, and gently rolling one shoulder at a time. Loosening up our back and shoulders here. Good, and we'll work into a big shoulder roll, sort of working into the backstroke. Remember, if anything hurts, don't do it. We don't want to cause any pain today. Good, and relax. And we'll just drop one ear to our shoulder. Gentle stretch for that neck. If it feels good, you can sort of roll your chin down in front. Good, and go ahead and switch sides if you haven't already done so. Stretching the other side of that neck. Good, and relax. And let's go ahead. We'll take those knees a little bit wide here. And let's roll those shoulders back. I'll turn to the side so you can see what I'm doing. Roll those shoulders back, push out our belly, take a deep breath in. And exhale, roll forward and bring that chin down. Inhale into that dog pose and exhale into our cat. Good, nice and gentle here, going from our cat to our dog. Big breaths the whole time. Good, one more. And relax. And let's go ahead, we'll take one hand way up and over. Big stretch to those ribs here. Good, nice and gentle, one side and then the other. Good, last one. And relax. And we'll take a deep breath in, twist to the side. Say hello to the people next to you. Good, and turn to the other side. Say hello to those people. And relax. And let's open up those shoulders with our hands down to the side. Give those fingers a wiggle. Good, and wrap those arms around you. You can warm up if you're cold here. Good, and tip one shoulder down, feeling that stretch in those ribs. And gently switch sides. Good, and reach those hands forward like you're diving into a pool. And relax. And you might want to scoot forward on your chair here. We'll take one leg out and reach down toward that leg. So you get a big stretch on the back side of that hamstring here. If it feels good, you can give that leg a rub. Good, and go ahead and gently relax. We'll take the other leg out to this, out in front of us here. I'll turn so you can see what I'm doing, and just reach forward. Feel that stretch in the back side of your hamstring. If it feels good, you can give that give that leg a rub. Good. Remember when you're stretching that if it hurts too much, ease off just a little bit. We don't want to cause any pain. Hopefully it just feels good. Good, and relax. Now hopefully you've still been exercising with this crazy virus, but we're going to do a little bit extra seated today because it's amazing how much balance and coordination we lose if we haven't been quite so active. And with this quarantine and lockdown, that might be the case. So let's go ahead, we'll take our feet in our hands and we're going to pump those feet and hands. Did you guys notice I got new shoes? I love shoes. Kind of fun. Good. This is the best way to warm up if you're real cold. Good, and we'll go ahead and alternate. Sometimes the coordination is the tricky part. Good, and let's do little circles. Circles with our ankles and wrists. Good. Now I've got my legs all the way extended here so that you can see, or you can rest them on the ground and do this if that's easier. Good. And let's go left and right. And relax. Good, last one, we'll squeeze and spread. Do both your fingers and your toes inside of your shoes. Good. And relax. All right, if you'd like to stand up, go ahead and do so. We'll kind of situate one chair in front of you and one behind you. And I'm going to adjust here too so you can see what I'm doing. Good, and we'll give you just a minute. Good, make sure you have one chair in front that you can hold on to and one behind. I'm going to adjust my camera just a little bit here. This is all trial and error, so thanks for bearing with us. There we go. That's better. Now you can see the top of my head. All right. If you need to pause the video, keep adjusting chairs, go ahead and do that. I'm going to get started here. Now I want you guys to use your chair like we normally do, okay? So you have the chair in front of you and you face forward, but I'm going to use mine to the side just for the purpose of the video so that you can see what I'm doing, okay? So let's start. We're going to come up onto our tiptoes. We'll just rock up and down, and you can add a reach here if you want to. Two-handed, one-handed, or neither, doesn't matter. Good. Up and down, up and down. Good, and this is a good one for our balance. Good, two more. And relax. And we'll take those legs a little bit wider than our shoulders here. And we're just going to shift that weight left to right, nice and easy. You can hold onto your chair, should be in front of you though. Or you can let those hands sweep to one side and then to the other. Good. We'll practice our hula dancing here. Good. If that hurts, any knees or hips or anything, bring those feet closer together so that it's a little bit more gentle. Good. Remember, you can hold onto that chair here. Good. After that starts feeling pretty good, go ahead, we'll come onto one toe. Good. Onto one toe, then the other toe. Good. Again, you can hold onto that chair, or you can let those hands float. Good. Nice and slow. Good, and relax. And let's find those hip bones here, and we'll do a little circle with those hips. Good, Good. Loosen up our low back, those hip muscles. If you haven't been as active with this quarantine, then you might feel it, especially in this one. Good, and relax. Let's go ahead. We're going to stand with those feet right underneath of our shoulders. Look down, make sure they're in the right spot. Let's bend those knees a little bit. We'll bring our hips forward and then roll those shoulders back. Good, and then we'll tuck our chin out and in. So if I'm to the side, I'm going to tuck my chin out and in, just like a turtle. Good. Good, and with our good tall posture, let's take a couple deep breaths. Good, last one. And relax. And let's take those legs a little bit wide here. We'll bend our knees. We're going to reach up and then reach down like you're going to pick up a big pile of leaves. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Remember, in yoga, breathing is really important. Not just in yoga, in life too. Good. Let's do a couple more. And relax. Good. All right. And let's go ahead. We'll take 1 foot forward and 1 foot to the side. So you guys can see I have 1 foot facing the side and 1 foot forward. And what we're going to do here is lunge forward and back, forward and back. I can hold onto my chair here, or I can add a reach and pull, reach and pull. Good. Good, I can do this one-handed too, if that's easier. Good, last one. And we'll take a step forward and switch those legs. So same thing, we have one leg out to the side. I'm going to turn so you can see better. One leg out to the side and the opposite leg is forward. And I'm going to lunge forward and back, forward and back. Good, so for the purpose of the video, I'm turned the opposite direction. You should still be facing toward the forward, toward the television. Okay, with this one I can hold on, but your chair will probably be in front, or we can reach and pull, reach and pull. Good. Good, let's do a couple more. And relax. All right, and we'll step together. Now there's 2 options here. Option 1 is to go ahead and have a seat and then reach toward those toes like you're diving into a pool, okay? Or option 2 is to come to the seat of your chair and just bend over. Keep a little bend in those knees and just relax here over that chair. Good, and gently come on up. And then we'll go ahead and have a seat. If you need to move some of the chairs out of the way, go ahead and do so. Good, we'll give you just a minute here. Mine was easy today. I didn't have to go anywhere. All right, and we'll start with some stretches here. Let's cross those ankles. So I'm just crossing my ankles here. I don't know if you guys can see that. See like that? Cross those ankles. And then we can either lean left and right or a little bit forward, or you can take that ankle over your knee and lean left and right or a little bit forward, whatever feels best, so that you feel that stretch in your hip here, okay? Kind of where your pocket might be. And I can add a little lean if I want to. Good, and go ahead and relax. And we'll relax that leg down, and then same thing. We can either cross our ankles the opposite way or bring that ankle over our knee. And same thing, we'll lean a little to the left and the right, nice and gentle. Good, and relax that leg down. And we'll take one leg out in front here. It might help to scoop forward on that chair. I'll turn so you can see what I'm doing. So I have one leg straightened out, and I do have my toe lifted up high, okay? So we'll just lean forward, feel that stretch along the back side of our leg here, and just hold that stretch for this one. Good, and go ahead, relax. We'll bring that leg in, and same thing, take the opposite leg out, really lift that toe up toward the sky, and then lean forward. Feel that stretch on the back side of our leg. Good, and just hold this stretch. These stretches work best if you hold them at least 20 seconds. So it might seem like a long time, but it's really good for us. Good, and relax. All right, let's go ahead and we're gonna roll both shoulders back and forward. Good, and this time just turn our head left and right as if we're looking both ways before we cross the street. Good, and relax. We'll tip one ear to our shoulder, gentle stretch. And relax, hold that stretch to the other side. And relax. Good. And let's go ahead and we'll open up those shoulders to both sides. Give those fingers a little wiggle. Good. And wrap those arms around you. We'll tip our shoulders to one side. And then the other. Good, and do a big stretch forward. Good, like you're diving into a pool. Good, and slowly come on up. And let's go ahead and sit back in that chair, relax, get comfortable here. And we're gonna close our eyes and take a few minutes to relax, a few minutes to help ourselves find peace. So let's imagine that we are in a comfortable place. Maybe that place is the patio, or our favorite chair, or our bed, wherever we feel the most relaxed and the most at peace. And let's go ahead and imagine that it's a beautiful day. It's warm and sunny, and we can hear the birds chirping. And taking several deep breaths here, let's give ourselves permission to just relax. Sort of melting into our chair as we allow all of our muscles to relax here. And this begins to feel like a gentle massage, working its way up our bodies, starting in our feet, and inch by inch, muscle by muscle, it works its way up like a wave of relaxation. This massage takes away any aches or pains that we feel in our feet and ankles. Gradually, it works its way up the muscles of our calves, taking away any soreness in our knees, and working its way through the muscles of our thighs, going all the way up to our hips, taking away any stiffness and pain. It travels gradually into our fingers, taking away any aches or pains here. And then inch by inch, muscle by muscle, it goes up our arms until it takes away any stiffness and soreness in our neck, our back, our shoulders, and our chest. Let's give ourselves just a minute here to relax and to enjoy this feeling. Gently beginning to wiggle our fingers and toes, taking a couple of deep breaths. Let's take those hands wide and together, nice. Good, and let those hands float together at heart center. Thank you all for coming today. I hope you enjoyed today's practice, and thank you for being so accommodating and wonderful. Namaste, and have a great day.